What's up, ATL? Over the next couple of days, friends, we have an exclusive glimpse at some of the elements that are going to be unveiled right here at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. But it is all about day one, and tonight we are taking on Epcot. Let's go.
We stepped into Portraits of Courage, a commander-in-chief's tribute to America's warriors. Each portrait was carefully painted by President Bush himself. Remarkably, the president knew each veteran who was featured in the exhibit. Guests can see the faces of those who answered the nation's call and learn from their bravery on the battlefield, their journeys to recovery, and the continued leadership and contributions they are making as civilians. It is President Bush's desire that these stories of courage and resilience will honor our men and women in uniform, past, present, and future. Next stop, the debut of Celebration Encanto, a show full of colorful jubilation, steeped in culture, overflowing with imagination. The crescendo of the night, the sights and sounds of Luminous Symphony of Us, a spectacular masterpiece lighting the sky over World Showcase Lagoon. It's there you'll find yourself immersed within the magic of what makes Disney so dazzling, and reminds us that we are more alike than we are different.
Coming soon on ATL Live, more inside looks at Epcot's multi-year transformation. For now, from Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Back to you, Jovina.